What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another truck video, and today I have a message for the people who think they're cooked or chopped and think that their life is ruined because of that. Well, first of all, let's change your mindset. Go from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. What does that mean? A fixed mindset is when you allow things, whether it be materialism or something that's part of you, become your identity. And yes, your looks are a part of you, but they're not your identity. They are currency. Your looks are currency. It's something that you use to leverage to get resources, interactions, and that's it. It's a form of currency. Just like this cash that I have here in my wallet. That is just a form of currency. I don't have any emotional attachment to it. Scared money don't make no money. I spend it as needed. I don't be and flex it and flaunt upon people because it's not part of my identity. It's currency. So go to a growth mindset where all the things that you are making your identity that are bringing you down, you view them as currency, not identity. If you look at the things as data and be like, okay, this is what I need to improve. This is my weak point. This is my good strong point. You just adjust things accordingly and you live with the results. You get it to a level where you're content with and accept it and move on. If you cannot maximize it anymore, accept it for what it is and maximize other things that you got going on for yourself. Let me just say this as well. You provide value in more ways than just your looks. I've been in business for 5 years with my lawn care service. And the reason why people still work with me is not because I'm a fucking Chad. It's not because I look pretty good with my hair. It's because I make them feel good because I'm reliable, I'm dependable, I'm trustworthy. I make their brain not stressed out because they know I get shit done. I'm good to talk to, I'm relatable. So many people just hire me because I'm very talkable. Like, they just want to share what they did. This weekend, they invite me to go to the car meet or something. And it's because I'm not a fucking good looking person like 99 percentile. It's because I maximize other ways and provide value to people. And you need to do the same. If you're a hideous creature, even some of the hideous people on the internet, like that fat chick that's actually a dude, I mean, I'm pretty sure that person makes bank because they provide entertainment, and I'm sure they're a pleasant person to talk to. They're not, arrogant. They're humble or something. So you got to look at yourself and be like, what can I provide? What can I do to character max to provide value to the world where I am content with my life? If you go down this internet stuff and become obsessed with your maxilla and start doing the jaw surgeries, like you start doing what I did, where I took it to the extreme. I expanded my palate and it didn't go as planned as I thought. Like, there were a lot of things that could have been improved and I have to live with that, but it's like, okay, whatever. I go past it. If you go down this HardMaxxing journey, and not looks maxing, I'm talking about HardMaxxing, where you do things where you cannot go back from. Once you expand asymmetrically, once you cut your jaws and get the nerve damage, the numbness, the potential loss of bone, the new bone, and the swelling, once you go down this path where you can't go back from the physical symptoms, do you have other things you can rely on yourself to bring you happiness and be content? That's what you got to ask yourself. If you don't have something going for you, like you don't have a business that provides value to people and you're making other people's lives better, if you're not having good relationships and you're laughing any day or every day, if you're not enjoying who you are and your life, it's not because you're just chopped. It's because you're not putting any effort in those phases of your life. And I'm talking from experience, guys. I know. So you got to really take a step back. You want to ascend. You want to become better looking because you're chopped. Think about it. Is this feasible and is this worth the return on investment? If you have the money to do it and you can do it fast, don't think about it. Just do it and live with the results. The more you think about it and you're not doing it, the worse it's going to take a toll on your brain. It's like the therapy. It's the overthinking therapy. I forgot. I'll talk about it in another video. But like, the thinking about doing something and not doing something is the worst thing on the planet. It will kill you. That's the thing. That's the reason most people don't accomplish their dreams, to be honest. And we know it. So let's say your skeleton is deformed, right? You have been deformed, Max, from your environment. Okay, do other ways to improve your health. If you cannot have the most elite skeleton, have the most elite health indicators aside from your skeleton. Make sure your skin is 99th percentile, because that is something most people can do. It's your skin, right? It's more changeable than your skeleton. You can change it faster than your skeleton. You can improve your hair with artificial ways or just letting it grow out. You can add things to yourself to like be a bonus to you. Because like, let's say I was bald, right? Then all the attention would be on my face and it'd be hard to like cope if I was still in this black pill mindset. But thank God I have hair. Thank God I have another thing that draws value to my face and brings me confidence. But it's not the only thing. I have hair, I have wealth, I have family, I have other things that I'm building and creating. And I have the sun. I live in a great place where I get sunlight even during January and December. I'm blessed. So yeah, you might be a hideous creature right now to you, but to other people, they don't really think about it that much. Even though we see it, it's not that bad when you look at it from a real worldview, like not from your phone because the camera lens is distorted. Like actual people's eyes, sure, you might notice asymmetries. And guess what, guys? The thing about asymmetries, because really the reason why most people are chopped is because of asymmetries or just a little bit of underdevelopment. If you are that, most people actually are asymmetrical to some extent. But if you can look healthy as hell with your skin, your hair, your eyes, like the color of your sclera, if it's really white and it's not bloodshot, you know, the color of your eyes, like you just glow and you seem happy, guys, that will transcend what you got going on skeletal wise. And as long as you carry a good attitude because you're doing the work, and the time will pass and you will eventually get it done, guys. And I think this is only horrible if you're young, guys, because if you're young and you're like in your years where you want to procreate, it's normal to feel like, oh, I need to look my best to procreate. But if you're not looking to procreate, then why the hell are you worrying about this shit? If you want to procreate and start a family and you're in the mindset of you want to attract the baddest chick, the most quality chick for you, okay, whatever. Looks are a part of it, but you can ascend different ways. I want to talk about this because I have an uncle, guys, who I haven't seen him in years. And when I saw him, I was kind of shocked. Like, I remembered him looking a lot different. Objectively, like, he doesn't look the healthiest. Like, he doesn't have the strongest skeleton-wise in the face. Skin could be better, right? But when I talked to him within the first few minutes, the vibe, he was so helpful, so welcoming. Like somebody so pleasant to be around with that I look past the looks. Like whenever I look at him, I don't look at his looks. I look at for who he is. And at the end of the day, that's going to carry you when you're old as hell. Every year you get older, people die that you know. And you're like, wow, did this really matter? No. Because when you're old as hell, the young people, they don't think about the old people. They're in a different world. So when we're old as hell and we lost everybody we care about, the most important thing is not how we look. It's who we still have, how we make them feel, and, you know, how we connect, right? And that does not come from looks. If you're 99th percentile, sure, it could be like one of the strongest pulls, but most of us are not 99th percentile. That's what you got to understand. If you're not 99th percentile in looks, where it's like when people look at you from the peripheral vision, it's like a magnet. If you're not that, you need to stop caring about this shit so bad. Because when I made that raw meat reaction to your list of people's looks, you know, I just did it for fun. But I realized how much looks place in people's lives. And I'm like, man, did we grow up wanting to think about our looks like this? Hell no. It's just something we would roast each other about in school. But as adults, it seems like we've gone backwards and be like, fuck. So I just want to wrap this up, man. Focus on other areas of life where you provide value to other people and you're going to be content with who you are. And in anything, most people, including myself, the most times I've been unhappy is when I'm not doing action. If I'm moving fast and doing business fast, if I'm doing things fast, I forget about all this garbage that's in my head. Okay? I forget about it. So, get it done. Maximize other forms of your life, and you'll be content. It's just a quick video, guys. Nothing serious, but something to think about. Thank you.